For the love of Senor Dos Passos, can someone get me a Morocco jersey? First episode of Cultura Bola is here, and of course we came to Sara in downtown Rio de Janeiro, not the Sahara Desert, that famous desert in Morocco, which is Brazil's first opponent. And that's what Cultura Bola is going to explore in this series of at least 3 episodes featuring Brazil's first 3 opponents in the group stage of the World Cup. Shall we explore Morocco's influence in Rio de Janeiro?
Wait. It's not just about culture, okay? It's also about soccer. And Vidalzinho, my friend, we're going to play together here. Besides getting to know Moroccan culture, we're also going to find out how the Moroccan team performs on the field. We're ready. Let's go to our culture and ball.
Let's go. Well, this right here, folks, is clearly a representation of Moroccan commerce, this street style here, as you can see in the image. The street vendors, the Moroccan shops were all like this, and that's why, not by coincidence, this place is called Sara, making a reference to the Sahara Desert. Let's give a round of applause for the professional here.
And just as dry as this situation in Morocco is, that's how this team is on the field, man. Morocco even made Cristiano Ronaldo cry back in 2022 and took down the giants of world soccer in that amazing run. Morocco and Brazil are going to face each other right at the opening of Group C this Saturday. And this video, besides showing a bit of Moroccan culture, also shows you why Brazil needs to be very careful with their team. After shocking several European giants, having the best campaign of an African team in World Cup history, and also having a very relevant cycle, the Moroccan team comes in with high confidence to face Brazil. But before you understand the characteristics of the Atlas Lions, Vidalzinho, what do you see around there that's typical of the country?
Well, I found something here that is characteristic of Morocco, and of course it's the Moroccan rug. Am I talking about the Moroccan rug, or am I mistaken?
Yes, you're right. That's correct.
That's right, this is Moroccan and not a bathroom rug. You're trying to fool me.
No, it's for the house. It can go in the bathroom, in the living room, or at the entrance door.
But it has nothing to do with Morocco then, I'm mistaken. No.
Oh.
Am I referring to a Moroccan rug, or am I mistaken?
Yes, no, you're right. This is Brazil.
Thanks, I'll continue my search. Hey, I found the famous Moroccan scarf here, guys. I'm going to try putting this scarf on now, look. Sara, my friend, this is pure Morocco right here in Brazil. I'll give it a try. Check this out. So how do I look? Alibaba, here, my friend. It's a piece of Morocco in Brazil. Let's continue our journey. Let's go. I found it here. Look, guys, the national symbol of Morocco. And of course, a very well-known animal here, the camel, which is also present here in the Sara Shopping Center. Look, not just in the Sahara Desert. And we're going to continue our journey here in search of more cultural hubs of Morocco here in Rio de Janeiro.
Hey look, speaking of hubs, let's break down the main points on Morocco's tactics board. Check this out. This one could be the downfall of the Brazilian team. Morocco plays in a 4-1-4-1 formation, and this guy here is the central piece, Sofiane Amrabat. He has as much hair as the former coach of the team, Valerio de Regrega. We'll talk about him in a little bit. He was entrusted with the mission of playing between the lines. So this area here didn't have any play for stronger teams, precisely because he filled all the spaces. And he was also the one who started the counterattacks, who made the ball reach the players up front. And then, my friends, with the ball, Morocco had a very defined way of playing. Quick, orthodox transitions, and above all, extremely effective. This guy here, In-Nesyri, was very important because he's a big player. He was the guy who received the crosses inside the box, but at the same time, he also came up to play as a pivot, to participate in the game. And here, these beasts here, these players here, this second line of 4 players from Morocco would break out at speed to support En-Nesyri and also to finish. All of this might seem silly, but it starts to get scary when we remember that Brazil was defeated by Croatia and Belgium in the last 2 World Cups, exactly in the way that Morocco plays. Or have you already forgotten about the counter-attack from Lukaku and De Bruyne? Or have you already gotten over that goal from Petkovic, with Modric breaking through with no one to stop him? That's right, Brazil suffered from counterattacks in the last 2 World Cups and was eliminated exactly in that way. Those defeats were as tough as finding Moroccan food, isn't that right, my friend?
I'm sure that here I'll find what you wanted, what you were waiting for. My friend, do you have Moroccan couscous?
The karaoke one is the best, right? Oh no.
There's no Moroccan couscous, but there's karaoke couscous, look, which is much better. And Brazil is going to beat Morocco in the Estrela Copa.
For sure, we're gonna beat everyone.
And eat karaoke couscous.
Like eating karaoke couscous.
That's it, guys. That's it. There's no Moroccan couscous here. Go ahead, Master. Hey, hold on. We're getting in the way of the guy's work here. Master, is there anything from Morocco in this store? No. Nothing from Morocco? Nothing from Morocco? It's tough for those guys.
It's tough. It's Brazil all the way.
Will they beat Morocco on Saturday?
For sure.
Okay, I'll continue my trip. Do you think I'll find it?
Maybe you'll find it.
Hi, excuse me. Is there anything from Morocco here? Just answer me yes or no. Nothing? Not even a hint? Nothing from Morocco? Anything from Morocco, my friend? There isn't. That's a no. Let's continue the search.
For the love of Senor Dos Passos, can someone get me a Morocco jersey?
Yeah, it's hard to find a Morocco jersey out there, just like this game is going to be tough for Brazil. But there are a few things that might make the path a little easier for the Brazilian team. If we look at the cycle, Morocco has had a pretty decent cycle with good friendlies against big teams, but this year things started to get a little complicated for the Atlas Lions. That's because in the Africa Cup of Nations, Morocco managed to reach the final, but lost the final to Senegal. It was a completely controversial final, with a penalty awarded to Morocco in the last play, practically at the end of the match, and Senegal leaving the field. I think that's something to remember, without a doubt. And with Brahim Diaz taking the penalty after Senegal returned to the field, who tried a chip shot and missed, being ridiculed by the whole country. The situation, in fact, ended up resulting in a title later on. Senegal won the game in extra time by 1-0, but the Moroccan team took the situation further, filed an appeal with AFCON and the Confederation as well. African Football Confederation, and naturally, managed to overturn the situation that had happened on the field in their favor, winning the title off the pitch. And what could hinder the Moroccan team happened right after that. Coach Walid Regragui, who was in charge back in 2022, left the team 3 months before the start of the World Cup. He had already been dissatisfied for some time with some decisions made by the Moroccan Football Federation. There were already rumors that he would leave the position, but this dragged on. It dragged on. It went through the African Cup of Nations until it actually happened 3 months before the start of the World Cup. And the one who comes in to replace the coach is none other than Mohamed Ouabi, who previously worked with Morocco's youth teams and now faces his first challenge leading the professional national team. He has a common way of playing, which is the famous 4-2-3-1 formation typical of the 2010s. And naturally, he will try to keep a bit of the foundation set by coach Walid Regragui, but will also try to make some specific adjustments. It's still a mystery how we'll see this Moroccan team perform in the match against Brazil. But the trend, looking at Morocco's recent friendlies, is that the foundation will be maintained. With Passinho ahead of most of the players, the team is a bit more offensive, although there's also the possibility of a very deep, low block to defend against Brazil. That's exactly the big unknown that could allow Brazil to surprise the Moroccan team. While I was saying all that, Vidalindo is still there, searching. I fall in love.
Hi, how are you? Is there anything from Morocco here in the store? No, only from Brazil? Only from Brazil? Uh-huh. All right then. Yeah, guys, as you can see, it's hard to find, right? Yeah, my friends, the vuvuzela is blaring here, but we found what Morocco is going to get from Brazil next Saturday. It's a beating. We found something, so let's give them some credit. But look, the vuvuzela is blaring to announce that the one who's going to win their 6th title is Brazil, on the way to a 6th star. Let's go.
That's it, brother. That's the spirit. There are ways. Morocco is a tough team. They're going to be very dangerous for Brazil, but Brazil also has a great chance of winning. They go into the match as favorites and naturally might find ways to overcome Morocco, considering everything we've talked about, a team that's still making some adjustments and could stumble because of that. It's gonna be an opener, it's a tough match, and that's how it's been in all the recent World Cups. We need to understand what kind of challenges Morocco will pose with their low defensive line for the Brazilian team. It's an opener, it's natural that Brazil will have some difficulty breaking into the Moroccan trenches, but it will happen at some point for sure. But if everything we've talked about here is anything to go by, Brazil is going to win, guys. There's no other way. Life is beautiful, that's the spirit, my friend. A kiss to you and to everyone who's stayed with us until now. Subscribe to our channel because, of course, our Cultura de Bola will be back next week, bringing you everything about the culture and also about the Haiti team. Big hug. Bye.